Since the 26th conference of the parties participating in the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, COP26, Vietnam has made commitments to reach net zero by 2050, and continued its progress with the announcement of a resource mobilization plan, to implement the political declaration on establishing a just energy transition partnership between Vietnam and the International Partnership Group, during the COP28 in last December in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates.
So I'm delighted that at COP28 we have seen Prime Minister Ching launch this resource mobilization plan, which is the next step in the JETP, and that is going to help to unlock that investment, and we need to work together further. The UK is one of the co-leads on the JETP here in Vietnam, together with the EU, and we're going to work for the long term, committed together, for this difficult but very important task of energy transition.
Just Energy Transition Partnership is the agreement between the G7 countries and Vietnam to support and underpin Vietnam's green energy transition, with investments in $15.5 billion of financing with technology and technical assistance. According to UK Ambassador to Vietnam Ian Phu, Vietnam is making regulatory changes and creating the right framework so that the energy grid can shift from carbon-intensive areas of energy generation like coal through to renewables like offshore wind and solar, and that transition has already begun. But the Just Energy Transition Partnership is going to really help to speed that up.
So the commitment to net zero has been followed up by the establishment of a steering committee at national level. Last year, Vietnam updated its nationally determined contribution, which is the commitment that every country makes to reduce emissions over time. And it also issued its national climate change strategy. So Vietnam has made some important steps forward.
Green transition in the energy sector is a key trend in the world, and is one of Vietnam's current top priorities. Vietnam is among countries with great potential to invest in new renewable energy sources such as solar, wind and ocean wave power, and biogas. And the UK is one of the colleagues on the Just Energy Transition Partnership in Vietnam together with the EU. The two nations are going to work for the long term, committed together for this difficult but very important task of energy transition, said the British ambassador.